You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Hello, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. Oh yeah, don't forget 2 questions. That'll be good, so we're not here all night. So the shorter the better, of course. The long paragraph ones will be here for a while, so I kind of lose energy if it's long, but if you can make a short version would be good. So without further ado, we will get going with angelic realms, the elemental worlds that will come through. Probably most of the angelic realms, from what I'm saying. So blessings all, and away we go. Greetings. And Gabriel, Archangel, love to you all. And a message from Prime Creator, message from God. You're all of you are always connecting to God's source. Even those that do not believe in His existence, you're still connecting to His energy, His thoughts, His feelings. Because realize there are incarnations where He doesn't even believe in His own self, or that even He exists. Because realize He has incarnations, not just yours, but He has His own. That's for another time. As I am here for a moment, one thing souls are not realizing is forgiveness of themselves and forgiving others. Yes, I know that's very basic, but many do not use those tools, especially when they're in hardship. Why my ability is not going where they should be, at least I think they should be, and then you're hard on themselves. With forgiveness helps your abilities actually awaken, such as you have a beef with somebody in your past. You'd be surprised. At this moment, yes, the angels are always speaking to you. You realize, as you might be hearing here, there are birds chirping to raise their vibrations, but also they are having a blast, even if you might not be. And they're just there to cheer you up, basically. Of course, some don't see it that way, but a lot of the birds are very much a teenager energy. They're always a kid. I imagine you can feel that. The hawks are more the grown-ups, the eagles, bluebirds, blackbirds, usually they're the children. Younger souls incarnating, testing out the world, saying, "Hello, everybody, I'm alive." So blessings you all. Have a excellent night. Blessings to you. I am Lucifer. Greetings. As you can tell, many are experiencing darkness on their world, warning about it, unable to let it go. Some have not experienced this type of darkness in their incarnations before. Some are new to this planet, so they want to get all the darkness they can because they can't get it anywhere else. It's not like here. Why do you think so many easily embed themselves with it? This gives you an idea of how it works on this world. Why so many get under the trance of negativity. Because some of them is very new to them. Even the alien beings that come here get easily pulled into the trance of negativity. It becomes obsessive, addicting. It creates narcissism, as you can see. But eventually the soul will clear all of that out and connect with nature and oneself for that matter. But connecting to oneself is difficult when they're so busy going outward, not realizing there's so much here they don't know about. Either way, I'm here to bring assistance. If any of you have questions, I'll be happy to help.
Yes, hello, Lucifer.
Greetings.
Hello? Greetings.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, I can hear you slightly.
Oh, maybe I can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. The first question was for Kim44, and she just wants to know if there's any messages for her.
Yes, I feel a lot of jealousy energies around you. And it's clogging up your way of thinking. My suggestion is to meditate to clear this jealousy out because you're not thinking as clearly as you used to. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Firstborn, and his question is, any messages for him?
Yes, I see you as very constructive, building ideas. Even building another version of yourself. I know that might sound strange at this time, but new ideas, new ways of looking at the world. Did you see that increasing with you? Constructive ways of new ideas, basically, to suggest to others, such as for channeling, healing, You do have a very inventive mind. I believe you're aware of this. Not always utilized at times, but the more you connect to it, the more stronger it will get. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Christy.
Greetings, Lucifer.
Greetings.
So last night I dreamed that there were ships flying over me, and they were vacuuming up the chemtrails and the clouds that block the sun. What are the messages in that dream that I may have missed?
Well, yes, you're involved with this. I believe it's an Arcturian being. Also an angelic being, but very much an Arcturian being. This world was never meant to be as toxic as it is. So you realize it is still here, where many beings do not want it still here. So that says a lot for the alien presence here. But yes, it is quiet for a reason, to let humans grow, to keep much of the earthquakes quiet, chemtrails clear, because they can't clear everything. They're clearing what they can. But you are involved in much of this. Business.
Okay. And then my second question is, I saw a picture of a white, and he looks white reptilian humanoid, and I got the feeling that he's a Elohim. Was that correct? And do I know him?
Well, he connects to the well, he shapeshifts from the Elohim to a white reptilian. As for messages, you are aware of this being's name?
I don't know his name. It's not anything I could put into words.
One moment. Well, yes, this is a protector of yours. And what you are seeing of the chemtrails, I believe this being is connected to that also. Is also reversing a lot of the chemical warfare going on humans at this time. I believe the Elohim is assisting that, actually giving you intuition to clear out, drink more water, clean water. They're giving individuals indications of how to heal themselves, basically, especially when the toxins have become overwhelming, especially when the mind is not thinking clearly. And this reptilian being is, I've received the name Archimedes. That's the message.
Thank you.
Okay, and next is Symmetry. And his first question is, what is Symmetry's connection to you?
What was that?
Sorry, what is his connection to you, Lucifer?
Well, I've helped him out of many situations. And to give back, he has changed his ways. He has been not always pleasant in his past lives. I think he already knows this to a certain degree. He's been forgiven many times, and he has taken that and with a grace of, thank you for giving me a second chance. A lot of beings will not do that. So I know that's kind of vague, but he has a lot of turmoil going on within himself at this time, and especially his last lifetimes. Understand his last lifetimes, he's had a lot of freedom, and now the freedom seems to be is not as free anymore. But he's here to learn lessons. That's why there's no freedom. There is freedom, but not as much as he's used to. A lot of self-healing. Blessings.
Okay, and his second question is, why does he have such a dark mindset and how to get rid of it?
No, I think I already kind of breezed around that
Mm-hmm.
in my first answer. He is a what you call it, a neutral but sometimes dark individual, but not to the extent where he has lost his mind like your Adolf Hitler, nothing like that. But he's been cynical in many of his incarnations. Mostly human, but even alien incarnations and kind of. But he's seen the other side of the story. He's still exploring a lot of himself. So that is where a lot of it's coming from. I believe he's clearing a lot of that now. So he's clearing a lot of it. So he's in a transformation mode. But yes, he is. Understand his point of view has always been is always been helpful. So his criticism point of view has been it's been unique, and it has assisted many. Of course, he comes from a darker side, but it still has been very useful. And I'm being kind of vague in a lot of this, such as his past lives. I can't go into those. Not here, not now. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. And next is Peter.
Hello, Lucifer. I'm very grateful you're here.
Yes.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So last night I had a lot happen. I got attacked and I took myself into the sun. And I feel like the upshot is I feel like I released some negative entities. Is that some attachments or something? Is that what happened?
Yes, there's negative reptilians that were trying to possess you. You're getting a little bit too close to healing yourself, and they do not care for that. It does seem like you're going to be connecting to new souls from what I see. A few words to them. It might be just a few words to help people get on track. You have not met them yet, but you will eventually. But
Okay.
they're just trying to slow you down, that is all.
Oh. So do you have a message for me? Any message?
Those beings that was a test. It does seem like you are just seeing how tough you are in some ways. It was like, okay, I think I'm at a level where I can forgive beings, especially when they do things like that. And also want to discover how to clear them. But there's much more going on there from what I see. But it has not been fully revealed to you. I believe an astral would be mostly revealed, but it's like you're doing a scientific experiment with them. It's like, I'm going to get attacked, I know that, but I want to see what they do.
I feel like I asked for it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah,
You,
okay.
You wanted to see what they will do and see where you were, and you're analyzing much of what they're doing, so.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yes. It's like going into a room full of hornets in some cases.
Yeah. Yeah. And I asked for it. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Blessings. Thank you.
Okay, next is Kimberly.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Kind of, yes.
Okay, let me listen.
Feels a little bit louder.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. My question is, last night, I believe my Sasquatch, at least some of them were here. I'm wondering if they were here in the physical. It felt like it?
Yes.
Sounded like it?
Yes.
Okay, and if they have any messages.
It seems like they're there only for a little while. It does seem like they were putting up protections around you.
Okay.
They're scoping the place out, you can say, but also putting up protection grids around you, because it does seem like you're getting to a level where you're getting a lot of attention more than you might realize. If you do a meditation, most likely you will feel that you're being watched.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it sounds very eerie, but you're all being watched anyway. But
yeah.
Either way, I imagine you can connect with this. Not to say if you want to, but your energy levels have risen recently from what I see.
Okay.
In a good way.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, next is Mark.
Yes. You hear me?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay. Okay. You don't hear?
Yes, we can barely hear you, but
Better now.
it's a little bit better.
Anyway, any message from any close entity?
Your guides say to meditate with them. It will help you see more clearly. You also see creativity, more creativity to be utilized. They are showing also, yes, a restaurant. And in this restaurant, I believe they show up your creativity being used there. If you wish for that to happen.
Okay.
As
Does any other entity have message for me too?
yes, it seems to be a horse entity around you, a alien entity. Feels like from Orion. Yes, you can say horse beings on a ship. Yes, I've not really connected to this world. Well, they're quiet, actually. As for connecting to humans, they do through their animal counterparts. But message to you that you have a strong connection with them that has not been explored. And
Okay.
imagine your imagination could go pretty wild with that. Because it's a strong connection. Even has to do with DNA, different versions, of course, also.
A similar kind of horse as we see here, or different
Yes.
form of color?
Oh, but there's different forms of them also.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. And next is next is Emmy, and her questions. 1 second, sorry. I have the questions right here. Okay, I'm just.
Yes.
Humberto?
Oh, yes. I
Yes.
thought Emmy was next. Okay, I'll ask my question. My first question is, how can I manifest things out of thin air? I've heard you can do this with the Trimerkaba meditation I learned in the Cosmic Grace workshop.
Well, to do this, you have to be fully connected to the earth, pretty much a fourth density being. Not to say it's not possible, but you have to be fully connected to the earth's chakras. It is a possibility. Anything is possible. Basically, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything that is true. You have to be fully. Basically, you have to know if something will come to you also. You can feel it, not just manifest it. You know it's coming, and eventually it will. Usually, small items are better. I will not visualize a piano coming to you. I'm not sure how that would go. Well, I have an idea, but a small item would probably be sufficient, such as a quarter or something like that.
You don't mean attracting something. I meant like just integrating it out of thin air.
Yes, that's what I'm speaking of.
Okay.
You have to connect to higher energies to do so, but you have to be fully connected to it. Meaning practically less human, more energy being, basically. It is possible, but it takes a lot of concentration to do so. Just like when you have those in your what is it they call it? Your karate arts, where they're breaking their head through all kinds of wood and things of that sort. Same thing. You have to fully, practically leave your body for these things to manifest around you. It is possible.
Okay. My second question is, did Jesus go to Tibet or Egypt? Because I've heard the Bible has a big portion of his life missing, and some theories say he may have learned meditation in one of these two places.
He went to many places, even went to the Americas. That is true. Yes, he did travel to all those places. Usually under an assumed name, but he did go. Possibly I believe he used another name, but they do know who he was, though. By the legends they have heard. He's even told people about who he was and what happened. He's told people stories of it. Not necessarily as a cross. Some things you want to leave out. But in certain situations.
He did go to these two places, you're saying?
Oh, he went to many places, but yes.
Okay, more than those two places. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Obviously, with the Bible, they had other agendas, as you can see. Blessings.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, and next to Emmy's questions, and her first one is, any messages for her?
Yes, we do see vacation around her, but I believe it's like a working vacation, and much is good for her energy field, is good for her mind. I believe her mind will start to change, where she feels like she's a whole nother person. I think she's already feeling that, but there is a lot of Elohim energies around her also healing her on before she goes on this trip. I believe she's already on this trip, but either way. There's a lot of Elohim around her at this time as a protector also.
Okay, her second question is, what is she doing in astral?
I see her connecting to many Nordic beings. I believe even this politician called, what does he call himself, Donald Trump? She is around him a lot recently to help him with his ego. But of course, he is not listening, but she is assisting with his ego because there's a lot riding on him at this time. Of course, that's not all she's doing in astral, but that seems to be the main event at this time. She is assisting his mental capacity right now. But also for herself, I see her with many lovers in astral. I believe she has some indication of that. Lessons.
Okay, and next is Daria.
Hello, Lucifer.
Greetings.
Greetings. So, do you have any messages for me from you?
Yes, your guides, they say to go slow, but you already know this, but they're telling you anyway. Go slow. They do see you connecting to new people. I believe you're already in that direction, but new people that will confuse you. You have not met them yet, but you're going to. But not in a bad way of confusion, but you might not always know who you're talking to, basically. Meaning they're not who they seem to be. But I believe you've already encountered that here and there, but apparently you're going to reach more sophistication that you're not used to, where they can hide their other side quite well. Actually, you might have already met some of this already.
Interesting. And this is near future.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
believe it'll be at a party or some kind of communication event.
Yeah. Hmm.
And one did not plan. Yeah, planned yet.
Okay.
It will come out of nowhere, I believe.
Interesting. So baby says hi.
Yes.
And next question is, do you have something else for me from a funny pocket? From
A
something.
funny pocket.
Yeah.
One moment. Yes, I've seen you around many canine energies. But I believe you visit them in astral as a Nordic being. You telling them to clean up after themselves. I'm not always doing that. To certain ones, some are very tidy. But it does seem like you appear and disappear whenever you feel like it. It's like tidy. They have a nickname for you also. It's like you're like a myth there.
That's nice. So
Like we call leprechauns here. You are a mythical being there.
cool. I love it. So what's my nickname, and then I will turn off.
Well, I wanted to call it Tidy Whitey, but I don't believe that's the name. But
Yes. Now. Cool.
it's something like that. Is not exactly the day, but you're the canine planet in Sirius. What kind of name did it? They're not giving me it. But either way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have horns on your head too.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, you do change shapes, but you do shape shift, but they know it's you.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
you're connected to their Agartha. You can show up as canine. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But you're like a. What I see what you're doing is like naughty, naughty, naughty. Only certain beings, of course. You don't go around to that.
Oh, super. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Blessings.
All right. And next is Steven.
Hello, Lucifer.
Greetings.
Greetings. How are you today?
Yes.
Is it a little low?
Yes.
Is that better?
Yes.
All right. How are you today?
Doing well.
Sweet. Thank you. I was just wondering, can you connect with my dragon aspects here on Earth?
Yes.
Just if they have any messages or what are they up to? I know I have some in the Middle East helping out with that area, and just wondering if anything. Thank you.
One moment. What I see, yes, they're in Agartha, but I do see them bringing confusion to your, I want to say, your men in black beings, where they cannot always think coherently, kind of confusing them as they confuse humans. So you're, as a dragon being, you're not seen, but you do cause confusion around them, where they lose contact, their instruments stop working, like what you happened in your third density. But you do that to them, just to calm down their attack mode, basically. You don't do this all the time. It's only in certain situations. I feel that very strongly about this time. It is getting heavy around the alien worlds that are connected to this one. So, of course, your dragon aspect is a welcoming all beings from everywhere. But in doing so, there is a tension going on at this time. Basically, it's like your world is being unzipped, you could say. The mystery is coming about. And other events, your dragon is much involved with also. Allowing more elements to come into view, ever so slightly. that's a message.
Sweet, yeah, because yesterday I was at my job and I was watching Roxy, a video of Roxy, and that thing just quit out of nowhere. I mean, it just literally shut off. My phone shut off by itself.
Yeah.
Is that part of them messing with my phone? And I've
Yes.
had this happen quite often. With my internet, a lot here at the house. When my internet goes down randomly and stuff.
Yes, I believe that's more MIB energy. It's not your dragon, but yes, I believe that's what you're speaking of. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, because what you're doing to them, they're doing it to you. Yes.
All right, and just in a second is just any general message from my galactic family or any universal aspects at this time that thank you.
Yes, your guides are saying to more confidence that your spiritual awakenings will strengthen. You're already more confidence as a healer, as a telepathic, meaning your telepathic connections with your star friends. You will receive more data coming to you. Right now it's been quiet. There's a reason for that. But I believe ever so often you will receive a message. It'll be very healing to you, and also you can send assistance to others. Meaning, from what I'm gathering, this will take some time. You'll receive a message and contact somebody. It's like, I got this message for you, basically. That is coming from what I see.
Sweet, thank you. Much love.
Okay, and next is Daniel.
Hello, greetings. Can you hear me?
Yes, it is kind of low.
Let me see.
Yes, I hear you better now.
Okay. Blessings to you, friend. Yes. My first question is about I noticed this Naga around me named Cynthia has like done something to my sacral chakra, and I want to like I sense like she blocked something or other, and I want to understand more about that and what happened.
But it seems like she's opening you up ever so slowly. It seems to be opening you up to the angelic realms where you will feel Naga come to you. I feel a lot of Naga around you. So basically, she's helping you connect to your Naga aspects, but also you have friends as Naga serpent beings, basically.
For some reason, I felt like that was something of a negative. I just wanted to be sure, that's all.
Well, there is some negative around this one, yes. Ever so slightly. I'm not, and that is requiring healing, but I'm not put I believe it's okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
It's not a negative towards you.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. My second question has to do with how I know, like, in the eyes of many other entities, I'm seen as this big deal for whatever reason, and I do feel like I'm just living this very funny irony, or like I'm this really big deal, and yet I have no idea. And obviously, without adding any ego to it, I want to understand how I can really grasp and understand why, or grasp or understand who I really am that is this big deal or whatever in their eyes. What can you say about connecting to that, or how to connect to that, rather?
Well, what I see is a Nordic being that is very advanced. A part of you, I believe, has been mostly forgotten. A Nordic being that was... Yeah, your guides are saying it's like James Bond, but not in that but in some ways, just you have this type of awareness, like a secret agent, but not even like that. But that's not doing it justice. But a Nordic being with a lot of advanced tech connections, basically. It is not brought into this world because it's not here on this world to identify with.
Yeah. Yes. I do say that's not like my future self, but I just wanted to like understand that more.
Yes, future self, but also as a past life of you of a Nordic that is connecting both of them together.
Mm-hmm. I see.
It's like one is beginning it, the other one is continuing it. I don't want to say finish it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going back to that Nordic aspect when mission accomplished. Earth is more positive. It is more fourth density. So you're part of the key like everyone else here.
Mm-hmm.
But your aspect, yes. There's a lot that is secret about this time.
Mm-hmm. I see. Thank you very much for that.
Blessings.
Blessings to you.
Okay, and next is Terrence.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is, do I have any messages for me?
Yes, the angelic realms are always connecting to you, and that and everyone, of course. On the other side, you are going to the other. You're identifying your other lifetimes and bringing that knowledge back to your human self. Maybe not yet, but it does seem like you'll get indications when the time is right. I do see a connection with you and Martin with your king. Your energy was around him during his time. I believe on the other side, but I'm not getting a clear indication of that. There's other beings also that you're assisting that have a great amount of attention in your Earth's past. But that is one of them. And most of this, yes, it's going to be kind of cryptic because they want you to, on your own, do some investigating, basically, through your history, see who you feel that you might have a close connection with. And you can ask here to verify if you wish. There is a reason for it, though. Your guys aren't going to. Yes, it's kind of cryptic right now. Blessings.
Thank you. My second question is, I've been experiencing a lot of anger lately. What do I need to do to like clear this anger or get past it?
Well, this has to do with what's going on in astral. You're going through a lot of tests at this moment, it seems. Is to heal your astral connections. This is another reason why you're going to the other side. You're going to the other side also to remember other incarnations where you had great amount of tests. And it does seem like you are releasing some of these lifetimes, and it's having trouble releasing them. So you're remembering what's happening is remembering other lifetimes. It's causing this anger. Basically, is to do a release in your meditation to release this negativity from a previous lifetime. Is what I'm seeing. It is causing a big blockage, as you see on this side of your mind. You can say around your chakras, but I see mostly mind. You ask for the assistance from the angels or Yeshua, whoever you feel close to. It is the message.
Thank you.
Okay, and next is Kingsley.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yes, I can barely hear you. Yes.
Oh, can you hear me
Yes.
now? Or
Yes.
all right. Do I have any messages?
But your guys say patience. You are advancing yourself. I believe some of this has already come through, but a little bit too quickly for your body to handle. Yes, you have, I believe you've already heard this also, assistance from your Palladian friends. They do seem to be putting a halo around your head to protect you from beings, from messing with your mind. I do see the Pleiades. Also, the angels are assisting this also. So no one tries to take over your mind. I know that sounds strange, but maybe not. I imagine you feel a lot of beings coming and going. So it's just a precaution.
Yeah.
That's the message.
Okay. Is there any tips for telepathy?
I did not hear that.
Is there any tips for telepathy to speaking into one mind?
Well, speaking to the sun, the moon, the stars, and seeing what comes back. Other planets, that is where your telepathy can be tested. Yes, you can use humans also, but to connect, just put a thought out there and see what comes back. The more you feeling and caring you have there will help it. Of course, those that understands a lot of skepticism from those that you are aware of. Of course, those here, not at all. But those friends and you're around that live around you, yes. So that makes it difficult. And sometimes it's good to try new things, such as connecting to the moon and stars. And then going back to your humans to test with them. It's going to take some time for your body to adjust. But persistence will make it happen, though. That's the message.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And okay. Lucy, you're up.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. I have a theory that I am not having my precognitive dreams anymore because I'm sleeping so long, and because I don't have to set the alarm and wake up after 7.5 hours. I sleep for like 12 hours. And I was just wondering if that was true.
Well, your body's going through a cycle, from what I see. You're doing much in yes, to answer your question, you're connecting a lot in astral recently. That is the reason for your long sleep time, from what I see.
Connecting to
everybody. Elohim?
Yes.
Yes, fairies and angels.
Yes.
Interesting with fairies, you are actually giving them orders. If you're aware of that.
Not completely aware of it. I had a feeling about
that. You're telling them all what to do. Just clean that. Stop talking so much. Get to work. Things like that.
Right, my garden. And so, yeah.
Yes, talk to the trees more. The trees need your attention. What you're doing over here.
Okay.
So as humans try to chop it down, just tell them to go do something else.
I don't even like those words. It chills me when I hear chop it down.
Yes, exactly.
It just makes me want to throw up.
Well, exactly. That's why you divert people from doing those things.
Right. If I can.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Then my second question is, I wonder, why do I have these weird eyes that are like really, really green? I've never seen anybody with the same eyes. They're green and slanted and like a cat.
Eyes.
Yes, like a cat.
Cat eyes, yes. Part of your Weirin lineage. You brought a lot of that with you. Don't forget your feline as a feline leader. I believe you're aware of a lot of this. And when it does not take any crap from anybody. And of course, in this incarnation, it was like, where's all my power? Where happened to everything? I'm just a human. I'm just like, get me out of this. So. But you're learning a lot of this for your incarnation as a feline again, so you can be a better leader. So you're learning all of this for a reason. It's not just for you just come here just waste your life away. It's nothing like that at all.
Well, I hope I'm helping the earth.
You are.
I feel like I'm not doing enough, and I feel like I have all these powers and I'm not doing anything with them.
Oh, you are. The more you sleep, the more you're connecting to the earth. So you are assisting. You can, like you said, I believe in previous conversations, this isn't your earth life, isn't really your life. I mean, it is, but it's not going as you thought it would. But your astral is very strong here. Not to say this life
Right.
it does have purpose, of course. It's just your duty right
So I-
now is an astral, and in this life is just to enjoy and just keep the peace.
Yeah, that's why I was hobbled in daytime, and so I could spend more time sleeping at this time.
Yes, I need to put myself to sleep. Yes.
That is the best. That's the best summation of what's going on with me that I have heard, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Omar.
Hello. Hello, Lucifer.
Greetings.
I have a question about, I think it was Archangel Haniel who spoke to me today, and she said that I should speak with her often, and that, what was it? That we are doing something, we are working together now. Could you tell me what kind of work it is we are doing? I think she was showing me around.
I believe with the archangels, you're assisting. You bring extra assistance to archangels. You're bringing your wisdom because there is a lot of heaviness going on in this world at this time. As it transitions to more of a more understanding world instead of not understanding what's going on, and you're bringing assistance of how to awaken individuals, there's much more to it than that. But a lot of it has to do with awakening humans, how to get into some of our very stubborn, as you can see. But there's much more to that. Of course, you deal with Enki, which is helping you connect to those that he manipulates to help them prepare them for an awakening process. But understand that's just a small part of it.
Yeah, I know. And that is why the archangels and especially that one is around me.
Yes, that one you know very well. You might not remember, but that one's the archangel very close to.
Yeah. And so my second question is, what is the greatest thing, one of the greatest things we did together, me and you?
Witness the birth of this world and watch it hatch itself into what it is today, but also to heal it. So every day here is a blessing, even if humans aren't utilizing it. But of course, this world and other worlds is to share knowledge from other realities, especially to this one who feels it's so cut off from the universe. There's nothing like bringing new knowledge to a world like this that has been closed down for such a long time. So, life experience altogether is our excitement.
Great. Thank you very much, Lucifer. See you later.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Stephanie.
Greetings.
Stephanie, if you're there. Okay, we'll go on to Sheena.
Greetings, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, hello, Lucifer.
Yes.
I am wondering if you could help me with something, because I am totally isolating myself from everyone, but that is not my wish to do so, and I'm wondering what causes this.
Why you are isolated from everyone at this time?
Yes, why do I isolate myself from everyone?
Well, you don't feel like you can connect to humanity at this time. You can connect to those in this room, and I believe on your other social networks. That's why they were created. But I believe it's just, yes, you just don't feel like you can handle reality, at least the one that you've been sold by most of humans. So you can say you're kind of rejecting it just for this time. We're also going through a self-reflection right now. It does seem like you're going through a spiritual refurbing yourself, from what I see. Eventually, you'll feel like you can reconnect, but for right now, it seems like isolation seems to be the best for you. Where you keep your thoughts concentrating on what you feel right for you at this time.
Yes,
That makes sense.
yes, thank you. And my second question is there any message from me, from you, or from anyone?
Well, your guides say that you will be connecting to those that you feel close to in your deck of the woods. But for right now, getting contact to old friends as a possibility, or meeting new friends. They say more old friends, maybe on the phone or some kind of connection that feels right for you. But right now, you are going through a cycle where they say you're kind of like going through a nun phase to some degree. You're, I believe nuns. Yes, I believe so. I don't connect to them often, but go into a isolation where they connect to their ward. You're kind of going through that in some ways.
Okay.
But you're actually reconnecting to yourself. You're having a vacation from the world, from what I see. From what they're saying.
That can be, because I do feel that I'm more in contact with my higher self.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much, and much love and blessings.
Yes, you'll reconnect to the world when you feel it's right. Time is not right yet.
Yes. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, and next is Stephanie's questions. Her first one was any messages for her?
One moment. Yes, I believe there was an incident today, and it's a lesson for her that the outside world can be kind of vicious, that she has, you can say in some ways, turned away from, and it's just this nature getting her back for shutting out the world. So you could say it's individuals that, yes, an individual that I believe, yes, she had an incident. It was actually from an individual that she kind of doesn't talk to anymore. So this being got attached themselves to her for a little bit. Had a visitation. Was basically a message from them. So it's much more than what you see in the physical. You look a little bit further, you will see an energy of another being involved. That's kind of quickly, but you'll understand. Blessings.
Okay. And next is me. Hello, Lucifer, once again.
Yes.
Just any messages from you for me?
Interesting. I see a lot of zebras around you. It does seem like in Astral you've been going to Africa a lot recently. There seems to be, from what I am being told, you're on a secret mission, and that's all I'm allowed to know right now. At least on public, for public, the world is not here to hear.
Cool. Okay, and my next question, or Emmanuel, my friend, would like to know any messages for him. Sorry, if there's any messages for Emmanuel.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Your guides are trying to communicate with you, but sometimes you shoo them away because you feel like you're not getting the answers that you're looking for, and you sometimes put them in the bad corner because you feel like they're not connecting you as they should be. So you're going through a lot of healing. Right? So, just so you know, so you can look into that. Blessings.
Thank you. And next is David's questions. And his first one is, sorry, my screen is not loading. I'll just move on to Legend, and I'll go back to David. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, I can barely hear you.
I was wondering if you could tell me what time of day is it most beneficial for me to visit this location that I've engaged with some reptilians in. It seems like it's only available certain times of day.
I'm getting 3 o'clock.
In the afternoon or the
Yes.
evening?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you have a special day I'm supposed to go over there?
Wednesday.
Wednesdays at 3?
Yes.
So are they waiting on me to engage with them?
Well, it seems like they can connect to you anywhere, but yes, they are waiting. In
I
some
mean, they have
cases.
a lot to share with me, or are they just entertainment purposes only?
It does seem like it's entertainment in some cases. They might have a message for you. It's hard to say. They're not being very open about their agenda. It's a little bit of both.
Okay. Any other messages besides that?
Well, yes, your guides say to follow your instincts on this. You don't necessarily have to connect with this situation, but if you wish to, just try it out, see where it goes. There's no harm there. But you'd be surprised. They do say some surprises, not in a negative way. Meaning there is something to learn from it, if you wish to.
Okay, is there a symbol or something inside the room I'm supposed to use to activate the shift?
I'm seeing a star with a circle around it.
It's hanging on the wall?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Blessings.
Okay, and David's questions. His first one, any messages for him?
Yes, I see him in Agartha at this time. But with a lot of his alien friends, I do see Palladian, Syrian, Arcturian. There does seem to be a meeting going on in Agartha that he's very much involved. It has to do with the Earth's atmosphere and transition of humanity. As it does seem like David here wants to, how do you call, start an event that can be seen in the skies, one that can be remembered. Not to say when, but I believe this has been a crop circle is involved, but also I do see the skies. As for when, it is hard. There's no date on that. Blessings.
Okay, and the second question, have I been with the Martian female recently?
Yes. I believe it's been quite positive, and I see it's been on actually I feel more of a daily basis recently. Sometimes the interactions are very quick, sometimes they're very long. On different days. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Colin's questions, and any messages for them?
Yes, there seems to be a lot of Syrian energies around you at this time. Also, they show portals around you, not too far from where you are living, as you say, in the neighborhood, where beings are coming and going. That you might feel or see, possibly at least see through your third eye. But it does seem like you're going with them, and you're mostly, it's an astral experience. There are Warrens involved and Zetas involved with this. Just they seem to be they're preparing for an event, from what I feel, a small one. Basically, if you see an alien encounter in your news next couple months or days, for that matter, you might feel like you get some blessings.
Okay, and their second question is, what do you see in my current relationship?
Transition. It does seem like you are trying to figure out if this is right for each other, and it's up to you, of course, but I believe you will work things out. But also, I do see taking a break, maybe a long break, but or it might be, it hasn't been quite decided yet, but a possible vacation from each other, but it could also be a vacation together. So for right now, trying something new would not hurt. That is my main message. Blessings.
Okay, and that's the last of the questions for tonight. Thank you so much, Lucifer.
Thank you. Blessings to you all. Good day. Okay, thank you. Anybody have a blessing?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ivan. Thank you all. Intukaknata, Fernandekista, Jan Ursto, Tukenda, Warden Stanley, Yahada Sokandra Hitatur, Nagatiga, on the Satai, or Dan, all Hadaza, Engoy, Hoyo, and Duna, so Hasuhahian Shahasuch Nanda at the Chandraskikota Mikatayanai, Anasaturtus Katanda Ikodma, Ihan Shalesu, Yahansho Niaha, Yarian Shenepa, Antonian Chatu, Kiawesi, Maniao, Aka. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Ivan.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Klingon Ambassador, whatever, or Sasquatch, or whatever that might have been. So, yeah, that was great. All right, thank you guys. Have a great weekend, and good night. Catch you later.